Welcome, everybody, to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A first down carry for Barkley. The numbers for him from a week ago, 14 carries, 88 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles
So that
7,
drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in their team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
2nd and 6.
You look at this Eagle defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
Here comes third and the length of the football. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18, card, we're going to do some center. Hey, see them all.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scadaboo. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. The Giants looking for win number 2 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, Shaq.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Charles for the 2nd quarter from MetLife as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Dart going to look to throw here. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Ready.
It's a quarterback sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes you don't even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. You talk about inches, just go get it.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Off the RPO, he completes it. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 7-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing his dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19 tight. Ready. 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To throw, dart. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away. Malik Neighbors from 10 yards out. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
Graham Gano to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half.
At their own 24
And with a little
yard
under a
line.
minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
Ready, set.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts
Complete to Saquon Barkley.
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
At the 21-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout
It's a gain of 18.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Devontae Smith. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
It's now.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Dart. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the... And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80.
To the air, Dart. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
He's got Slayton on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dart going to give to Scannaboo. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing, Dart. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fixed that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
Caught that look from you there. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Cougar 19. Check out.
They'll throw again. Dart. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the gun, here's Dart. That's complete to Slayton. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw now, Dart. Once again, he finds Slayton. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going old reliable there to the slot on third down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Can I try to go with a quicker guy and sometimes you even get out quick there? Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On first down, right back to Scattaboo. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
18, Rodman, 18. Ready. Let's go.
Here's Dart. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Zach Baugh from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Gano for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score. 3rd quarter. Gano out to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there for Philly. 53 yards.
And the Eagles first down.
Hey, let's go. No touch that.
First and 10 at the 20.
Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Eagles 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Set to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Scatteroo to start the drive. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Catch made by Slayton. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go! Chop 60, chop 60.
To throw is Dart. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his second touchdown of the night. And the Giants use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35.
Got him in, it's Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll be brought down at the 42-yard line. In motion right is Brown. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line.
And an Eagles First down.
On the option left, it's Hurts. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
11 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
14 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he'll be stopped shy of the 14-yard line on the return.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
New York set to take the field. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the fourth quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go. Go.
Dart going to look to throw here. That's caught left side by Neighbors. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Throwing his Dart. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:50.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, come on.
On to give, it's Tracy. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bang, 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 bang. Go, motion, motion, motion. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Dart. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Eagles now down 24-14. 65 seconds remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Great. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Hey, let's go.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the
now back to throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
And he'll spike it with exactly 30 seconds now left on the clock. They'll come up now on second down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of a yard. And it's third down.
They'll set up to throw.
Third and long.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Thrown away.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And they move this all the way down to the...
And an Eagles first down.
So it's a win here for the Giants, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he really had a great night throwing the football. 3 touchdown passes. He was totally locked in. He was precise and really willed his guys to the victory.
So for the Giants, they pick up their second win now on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hanson. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's Malik Neighbors. He's open in the middle of the field. They get it to him. It's a foot race, and he won't lose it. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And it's a man who once scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl, Kyle Juszczyk. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Niners improve to 6-0. They keep rolling with another victory. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Joe Burrow. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Bengals improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.